Hey, guys, Altavis Pelzer here, your voice manager, and I am excited about bringing you this mompreneur series of speakers who were speaking during the Mompreneurs Summit. If you have not done so already, make sure that you're going to register for that. The information for it will be in the show notes because we want to make sure that you get that information, that you show up and get everything you need. Why? Because we value each and every one of you. We know that the journey has not been what we planned it to be for 2020. But guess what? Success is still there and we are able to achieve it. So with that being said, I'm excited about the next guest that we have coming on. Hello, sis. How are you today?
I am doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing great. So I want you to introduce yourself to the Speakeasy audience, and then we'll dive into today's topic.
All right, so hello everyone. My name is Carleeka Katrina Basnight-Menendez. Yes, a mouthful, all of that. I'm an empowerment coach and accountability partner where I help single Christian women eliminate fear and gain clarity to start their entrepreneurial journey. And so I'm so excited to be here with Altavis on today.
And I'm excited to have you here. So it goes in literally, if you want to jump right into the first question, what is a mom story that has impacted your business?
Oh, let me see. So a mom story. Look, you all, we have so many hats that we wear as a mom. And so for me, it's just that balance. So a little backstory. I work night shift. So you can only imagine being a mompreneur and working, I'm talking about night shift, like midnight to 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And so just having that balance to take care of your household, and then with everything that's been thrown at us now with teaching your kids at home during the day, and along with still washing and cooking and grocery shopping and entrepreneurship. So for me, definitely just having that balance and finding time to take care of you, take some time out for myself.
That has been a very central theme in a lot of the messages that have been shared because we do take on a lot and we've kind of been thrusted into this whole new world of homeschooling and trying to figure things out. If you have seniors, if you have college students coming home, man, just what does
Yeah.
it look like? What does it feel like? It's been like a whirlwind.
Yes. There's no bedtime schedule really. I do have a senior, so we had to deal with that moment of a few tears, of not being able to walk and things being postponed. But I'm thankful, she's shifted her mindset just a little bit. I was going to be that mom, so this messed up my whole plans to be that mom in the audience at graduation, but it's okay. We're still rooting for her, still cheering her on. And now she's really geared her mindset, okay, well, might not walk, so that's okay. College is only 4 years, so now what am I going to do after those 4 years?
And that's definitely it's been an interesting transition because they've had to shift everything in their mindset, in their strategy. It's interesting because as parents, we're looking at it and we're like, we wish there was more we could do. And then for those who are on the outside looking in, they're like, but it's a pandemic and this and that. And we're like, no, you don't understand. You as an adult don't like to pivot. and like don't like to be thrust into things out of the clear blue sky. What makes you think that someone who's in high school is going to like it anymore?
I was going out or you going out. So go back to that question.
Oh, I said we've been thinking about this and saying, a lot of adults have been saying, oh well, but it's a pandemic, and oh, it's they just have to get over it, or they just have to adjust. And I'm like, no, you as an adult don't really adjust that well, so we can't expect the whole world to just adjust really easy in this time. It just doesn't. It's not feasible.
Okay, so with that, for adults to even this is the thing, even as adults, we don't even get over stuff that easy. If that was the case, some of the things that's been plaguing some of us for the last 20 years of our life, we'd already been over it. And so to the seniors, to the ones who worked so hard and was looking forward to walking and even looking forward to, because we don't even know what's going to happen in August. Some of these students were supposed to already be gone due to sports or getting ready to leave due to sports and everything. So there's still so many uncertainties that I wouldn't tell anyone to get over it and move on. Now, what we're not, like I told my daughter, what we're not going to do, we're not going to just sit right here, because life does have to you have to keep pushing and we have to keep going. But we still have to show some compassion. And I saw people like posting their graduation pictures and stuff. I don't know how that was any condolences or solemn or compassion to the other seniors. But we have to be there to encourage. So I love what a lot of places are doing and have done, sending the kids gifts and different things just to say, you know what, you still did it. You still did it. And this is, yes, some things were snatched away from you, prom and senior trip and graduation. And being that this is my firstborn to even walk, y'all, I share my tears too, because when that cap and gown came in, it really hit me that, oh, wow, I won't be that parent out there screaming. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to scream in the house. We playing the graduation music, and I'm going to have her a virtual graduation.
Right? We learn to just step it up. I absolutely love it. For many of y'all, the Speakeasy podcast listeners across the U.S., I don't know what they're doing around the world, but for a lot of the college and high school seniors, they're doing things like Adopt a Senior. I was blessed to be able to have my daughter, my oldest daughter, who is a senior as well, be adopted. And, it was just a blessing, because so many people go, you know what, I do want to help in some way. I can't, give you what you've lost, but I can give you something. I can, try to provide some type of joy in this season, some type of hope going forward. And like, it warmed my heart, because I was looking at all of the stories and all of the messages, and like, wow, it just completely floored me.
Yes. And it is just the outpouring in this time. I do believe more compassion, less complaining, because like you said, Altaviz, we can't change what has happened, and it's still an uncertainty. Like, the virus or anything hasn't left. Yes, they've opened up some things and people are trying to make, I guess, whatever normalcy looks like. But I mean, even when we think back before the virus or anything, some things that were the norm, they weren't the best. So I don't think exactly. Like, I'm not looking for normalcy, but this could be who's to say that this won't be the new norm with us wearing masks. I know with the moms and even some of the dads out there who've had to take on extra tasks in the house with not just homework, but making sure your child understands the concept behind whatever they're learning. Yes, it's an extra task, but what if this is the new norm and this is what you have to do?
It definitely takes you shifting your mindset and shifting, what you thought this was supposed to look like. And that's one of the reasons why I love the Mompreneurs Summit, is it's allowing any mom, any grandparent who may be doing kinship care, any dad, anybody to come in. When we get the information, it can be used by anybody to be able to shift your mindset, shift your money, shift your engagement, shift everything for you. It's just it's all in how you use it.
Yep. It's definitely all in how I often say, when you change your perspective, that's when you're going to change your life. And so when we change and not focus solely and consumed on the situation, then you're able to open yourself up to new ideas, new opportunities, new ways of doing things that can be very beneficial for your personal growth, spiritual growth, and just your whole entire life. And so I'm Ready. I'm super excited for Mompreneurs Summit because, first of all, Tameka is so dope and so awesome. She's definitely awesome, but just like you said, given that opportunity for people not to just share, for women not to just share their successes, but to share their struggles, because y'all, it's not glitz and glam out here all the time. It's some sweat and some tears and some long nights and some whole lot of stuff going on. But we have definitely been committed to encouraging and educating other people to say, hey, it's okay. It's okay to feel a little overwhelmed sometimes. It's okay to be scared sometimes, but you have a tribe of women, a tribe of mompreneurs out here cheering for you.
Cheering indeed. And so my next question is, what can you do and how do you serve moms?
Well, being a mom with you all, that changed your whole entire life. It doesn't change your goals. It just changes how you do some things. And so I definitely encourage moms to put yourself first. I often say it's God and then it's me. And when we change up our priorities and not having ourselves on the back burner, realizing that, you know what, if I'm not my whole self, if I'm not okay mentally, if I'm not okay physically or spiritually and have that balance, then how can I show up for anyone else? So in helping moms, encouraging them and letting them know, hey, you matter. What you do, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, you matter, and don't devalue what you bring to the table, not just for your family, but even just for yourself.
And what would you tell them would be the number one thing that they need to change starting today, or that they can change starting today?
Starting today, putting yourself first. Putting yourself first and definitely taking care of you. Because if you take care of you, then everything else will start falling right in place. You won't feel so overwhelmed. It's okay to say no, that, hey, no, I'm not cooking today. This is what we're going to have. Sandwiches and chips or something. It's okay. You don't need to cook a full course meal every single day. It's okay to say, hey, I'm not washing those clothes today. Today is a rest day. It's okay. So it's okay to give yourself that grace to say, hey, I'm not doing all of this today.
I love it. I love it. Guys, this is the reason why we brought these series of messages to you guys, because we want you to know just how important it is for you to take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, but also look ahead, look forward to where it is that you're trying to go, and know that there is a way that you can create a, not foolproof, but you can create a really strong strategy for you to be able to receive and access the success that you want to achieve this year. With that being said, Carleeka, I want you to let them know how they can reach you and where they can find you at online.
Okay, so you all can find me on Instagram at Carleeka_INSO, that's INSO, Facebook and LinkedIn, Carleeka Basnight-Menendez, and you can always just look me up right at Carleeka.com.
I love it, guys. This is what we do. I am your host, Altovise Pelzer, your voice manager, and this is another episode of the Speak Easy podcast. With that being said, I appreciate you guys, and don't forget to press it out. See ya.